Organic Motion offers 3 versions of this product. Stage, a comprehensive motion capture solution specifically designed for content creation and animation. It ships complete with a plugin for Autodesk Motion Builder. BioStage, engineered for the life sciences. BioStage serves customers who need to critically analyze dynamic human movement. The system streams data real-time into Visual 3D, the world's leading biomechanical analysis software. And OpenStage, a motion capture solution fully customized for each application. It's designed for use in public venues ranging from multimedia exhibits to mocap treadmills. The system's instant calibration and scanning make it ideal for high traffic areas.
I'm Andrew Tschesnok. I'm the CEO and founder of Organic Motion, and we're just really excited here, really demonstrating our product for the first time at SIGGRAPH, called Stage. And you probably all have seen the motion capture systems where you put on all the dots with the spandex suits, and they look a little bit silly. And well, we've done motion capture in a radically new way. Nothing to attach, no markers whatsoever. You just come as you are, step into the space, and you're being captured at the same kind of resolution, same kind of definition as these conventional systems.
What inspired you to go after a mark? Did you really think it was that ridiculous to wear those then when you came up with all the math behind it?
I think when you really talk to a lot of the people using motion capture today, they call it a necessary evil. And so there's this element of, oh my God, we can't get the motion we need without modeling a real human. But it's stealing from the creative process, because the real artist that is working on the system has this issue of now he's got to direct someone else. There's this huge pipeline actually when you use markers, where you have to schedule the time. You have an artist that takes 2 hours to put on the suit, then they're running through the space and capturing it. There's noise in the data, so it goes through a cleanup process which takes another day or so. And then the artist gets to see the data and says, well, that's not really what I had in mind.
Okay.
And then the whole process has to start over again. So technology is really getting in the way of the creative process there. Whereas with our stage system at Organic Motion, you've got this system where you get up, the artists themselves can now just get up from their desk, jump in, record something, go back in front of a motion builder, work with the data. Oh, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Jump back up again, you're back down, and it's just this system of just tracking anybody, regular clothing. And we see that as just a huge benefit.
Yeah.
But it also, it's really going to take motion capture from where it is today as sort of a backroom production tool into the mainstream. We really see it going to your local doctor's office, your a podiatrist using it. Oh, now step on the treadmill, and the thing tells you, oh, you're pronating a little to the left or the right. And because you can't now, you can't do that now. You have to put on a bodysuit. You need a technician to operate it. Versus every 5 minutes you can put a patient through. We're actually launching a clinical study with a major rehab center in the Northeast, where we're tracking children with cerebral palsy to help analyze the level of their disease and help doctors come up with planned strategies for operating on them and giving them exercises. Right now, at the high end, motion capture is being used, but imagine putting a sick child through the whole setup process. They can do about 2 to 3 scans a day, whereas you take the markers away, now you've got a situation where you can really run through and do many patients. Stroke victims.
It democratizes the whole process. So there was an experience that you had that actually set all this off?
Well, I mean, I think in general, from a business model, I'm a businessman first. It's my 3rd startup. I really just like the model of now you can take it, make it mainstream. You can teach computers to help people better because they have a new tool to see people. And I think just that interaction between computers and humans can change drastically if computers can understand what humans are doing.
Yes.
So we're talking even in the future, let's say in the home.
Yeah, where you, how wild
Grandma fell down and can't get up. Now the house should know that maybe 911 should be called because she's unconscious and can't push that little button that she might have around her neck or so.
Yeah.
But a few steps back, the kind of other deals we're working on right now is sort of more in the retail segment, where we see like a sporting goods equipment manufacturers, for instance, going in and saying, hell, now just step into this booth and let's practice, let's say your golf swing or so, and here's the golf club that you should be buying based on how you to actually move, which is not really possible with marker-based systems because of the setup and that whole process. But you take that away, now just people could, at the mall, could just walk through a system and make use of it for
Do you think you're going to see more of it in films as well, independent films? You're going to have this breakout in some of the industries that have been so closed down?
Absolutely. I think that, well, we set up, we thought the smaller studios would be very excited about just the cost coming down. I mean, like sometimes maybe 1,000-fold less just because there's no operator, there's no all these headaches that make motion capture difficult today. But interesting enough, it was the big studios that actually came, even some of the pure studios, because we talk about this necessary evil. Well, there are some studios that say we do not do motion capture, so for 3D animations, where they just hand animate everything still. They're like, well, we have this problem that it takes 4 years to make a movie. Now you've got the situation where you can prototype, and you can use this as a storyboarding tool. So for focus groups, so they have this problem. Like a focus group comes in and they point to pictures and read out the dialogue. That's how you do it before you go to the final kind of animation. Whereas now, let's get all the artists in the room and play out the part in 3D for a focus group to see, hey, are we on track with the movie, for instance?
I like that.